Tyler, okay?
He's sick, so not available tonight. He's staying in the hotel. Hopefully tomorrow, most likely on Monday.
Is that kind of like COVID bug, or do we know?
There's a bug.
Yeah.
You got Connor at first today, but kind of and Romy second. I think so very short. So what I guess went into the decision?
No Tyler, so maximize the righties. Connor wasn't playing, but when Tyler's down, then we have to rearrange the lineup, and having a righty behind Rafi makes sense, And I think obviously Sogi, switch hitter, just maximizing the roster.
What does it say kind of about your confidence in Connor that he hasn't been on?
Oh, he's done. He's playing close games. Extra inning games at first base. So we're one play away from losing the game. So he has 9 innings to mess it up. It's a lot easier. He'll be okay. And then if we have to hit for Jansen with the lefty, he's in the game. So that comes into play.
To do the job he's done with the pitching staff and still keep the offense where it is, how impressive is that for Connor?
It's been fun to watch. It's a different at bat, putting them on play, swinging pitches early in the count. It started in November. Him, Reese, and Rafaela, they went to Fort Myers with a hitting group, and here's what we're gonna do. And they executed the plan in the off season, and it's paying off.
I know he had a 4-hit night last night, Connor, but up until then he'd gone through a little bit of a stretch. Do you think is that the position kind of taking its toll after a while, that it wears somebody down?
Also he missed some time, right? He went home for the birth of the baby, and then the All-Star break, so timing was a little bit off. But I think Colorado started hitting the ball hard again. The home run to right field gives you confidence, right? He's been able to hit the ball the other way. So, and also we know it. His batting average in balls in play is way up there. There's going to be some regression.
Right.
If you tell me before the season he was going to hit 330, I'll be like, no. If you tell me now that he's going to hit 220, he's going to hit 220.
Right.
He is who he is, and he puts good at bats. He drives the ball to the right center. We're very pleased.
Did Liam get more clarification on his status?
Yeah, actually, he's throwing a live BP it's Tuesday. We don't know if he's going to be in Kansas City or he'll go to Worcester. But that's where we at. It's going to be 3 of those, and we'll reassess the situation. If everything goes well, then he'll go on a rehab assignment. I don't know how long the rehab assignment will be, but this is fun to see.
And also,
In the back of the leg, it's fine.
I also wanted to ask you. So Triston yesterday said when he swings the bat, it feels like a knife in his ribs. It used to be a gunshot. What's going on with that?
But then he also said he felt perfectly fine and didn't have any discomfort at all. So
never had experience with a gunshot. Joey had experience with a knife in Double-A. Whatever it is, it's kind of like sometimes I read stuff and I'm like, are we in the same page here? I'm the messenger, and sometimes I BS people, or try to take care of certain things my way, right? But I'm very accountable what I try to say, and that one caught me off guard. I talked to Brandon, where we at, and he had a good conversation with Triston. He's fine. Obviously, he will feel it, but it's not like what he was feeling before he went on the IL. The progress has been great. He feels like the at-bats are progressing the right way. You guys have seen him for a month and a half taking grounders, moving around. So it's all fun and games, right? But to a certain point, when I get messages from people, hey, are you guys taking care of this kid? I'm like, well, I think we're doing everything the right way. So we talked to him, and hopefully that's the end of gunshots and knives. This is very serious, and we want him here, and not as fast as possible, but whenever he's ready. And I'm not upset at him, but at the same time, it caught me off guard, because we have a good way of communicating stuff here, and when you read that, you're like, oh shoot, like what happened here? So hopefully that's the end of it.
I mean, there was also, not the pylon, but there was also when I said I was taking dry swings, I meant in my head. I mean, do you worry about that communication and what he's sending out and what he's telling you and what's accurate and what isn't?
No. I mean, the dry swings were part of it. Everything that he's done, we know about it. I bet he took some dry swings at the house because that's what we do, right? Like it's the case with Chris Sale the last few years. Like I bet he threw bullpens before he threw bullpens here. We know that, right? But in this, they're being on top of it. We feel very comfortable where he's at. And like I said, at the end of the day, we want him here helping us win games. So hopefully that happens soon.
With Liam, I know obviously it's still a little bit of ways, but obviously this is a big step to start being
huge. I mean, obviously there's nothing for him compared to what he's gone through the last few years, right? So I had a feeling that at one point this was going to happen, and we're getting close. How close? I don't know. But the fact that he's throwing live BP next week is awesome. It's good news for everybody.
How impactful would even any version of him be added to this bullpen?
I mean, we'll see, but I think he's done everything the right way, not cutting corners. He was good. He was really good. And, to have him, you never know if it's September, roster expand. For him to be part of this will be helpful.
Were you out there for Chris's bullpen?
Yeah, 35 pitches. Everything went well. He'll talk to Brandon now to see what's next. Most likely a rehab assignment on Wednesday. And then if everything goes well, then we'll decide if he joins us over the weekend.
So he will not travel to Kansas City with you. He'll go home.
No, probably he'll go home.
Yeah.
Has Slayton done anything more?
He actually is gonna long toss to 120 on Monday. He turned the corner this week, so he's doing a lot better.
You had said I think maybe a week that he was sick at one point, or
yeah, he got sick like right after the All-Star break, so kind of like delay everything.
Okay.
I know this remains a long shot, but is there anything that you can measure or timetable with Trevor in terms of how quickly he's progressing and what's next for him?
I saw Trevor taking soft toss on Wednesday, and I was impressed. Like the swing looks normal. Now it's about building up. I don't know what's next with him, but don't be surprised if he's doing soft toss now. Start taking BP and start building up. I don't know, man. Like I'm excited about where we at. To be honest with you, excited for him because from that day in Anaheim until we talked in Colorado, I was like, well, at that point in Colorado, I didn't know if I was going to manage him, but I was like, yeah, he'll play next year. Now, the conversations are changing, and it seems like if everything goes well, there's a chance, a slim chance that he can contribute.
With all these, with Trevor and Liam and Triston and all these kind of, trade deadline pass, we still kind of have all these really impactful
Good
players
players.
potentially on the way. Like, how much of a boost could that give the team late in the season?
Well, I mean, it all depends where we're at. Our job is to come here and win the series and go to Kansas City, do the same thing, and continue to do that. And if they joined us, that'll be great, But we've been through this path before, like this guy's coming, and it never happened, and we played bad baseball. So let's take care of business, and hopefully, if they come back, we're in the middle of the pennant race, and they can contribute.
What goes into Hendricks either being in Kansas City or Worcester?
We were talking about it. The weather is going to be really hot, and make some of these guys to show up early and do all that stuff and be in the ballpark the whole day is tough. But at the same time, like I told Brandon, it's only 10 minutes, so we'll make if it's Kansas City, we'll make it happen, just hit inside and then go out there and probably 10 pitches, 12 pitches. Good.